Um, Hello everyone. I'm Electric Dino 75 and welcome to my very first live stream on my new YouTube channel, All Things Considered, thanks to my old channel, Land Before Time 75 or LBT 75. And we're heading on this live stream at the end of September 30th, 2021, leading up to my birthday, October 2nd. So let's head on. There, that should do it. If you guys want to be part of my live stream, then I suggest clicking on the link that I just posted there. Hey, Gus. Hey, Ian. I really hope Ryan P is coming, and I really hope Bat Spidey is coming because these guys are one of my most underrated YouTubers I've ever seen in my entire life, especially with Ryan Penze. He's underrated. Unknown Flicks, Cinema Sense, and Bat Spidey. And I like it when he did that, like a few days ago or a few months ago with Dino King to 13. If you want to be part of my live stream, go ahead. Oh, it's in the comments. I mean, but I just put a link there. You didn't see it properly? No? Fine, I'll do it again. If you don't respond to me, like. Man, Thursdays are one of the worst days that has ever happened. Well, I'm just gonna need to find a way to delete dots. Not a word. Give me a second. Boom. There you are, Ian Fairley.
Hello, LPT.
Huh. Long time we haven't been talking to each other. So how's everything going?
It's been going good.
Yeah. Finally, you made it to my channel link. And
Yeah.
there you are, Gus.
Oh, hi there.
You okay, Gus? How's your birthday?
It's good. I just turned 18.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Now you're starting to become like my age when I was 18 back in 2018 with the release of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
I just posted the video that I'm premiering on Saturday.
Oh yeah, I'm with you. Oh, and Ian Fairley.
So you're gonna be turning 20 in about 2 days.
He's turning.
Is that right?
He's turning 21.
21. Yeah. So, how are you guys up to?
Just listening to more Starset songs.
Yeah, I was planning of making new videos on my new YouTube channel instead of the old one because I might save the old one for somewhat different. But as for this YouTube channel, I won't be able to make music videos in that new YouTube channel because I
Yeah,
can.
copyright.
Yeah, I'm following with you, Ian Fairley.
Yeah,
Yeah,
copyright law sucks. So we have to be careful.
yeah. I mean, instead of doing all these music videos and that, I might do something very different in my new YouTube channel, like unboxing videos, reviews, rants, reactions, and a few other stuff.
Well, at least my music videos never get copyrighted, so I'm lucky.
Very lucky because you got yourself a computer.
I actually got an iPad iOS.
Odd.
No, really, I got an iPad iOS.
Wow,
It's
that's pretty nice.
I've used
And your editings are very, very good,
I use CapCut
from what
now.
I can tell.
I use CapCut.
Wow, that's
I'm
nice. Capcom.
CapCut.
CapCut,
Oh,
actually. Also, I am working on I'm working on a new episode of my dinosaur series. It's going to be about marine reptiles. The reptiles uh, I'm going to be talking about are Ophthalmosaurus and Liploridon.
wow.
Uh, like the ones from Walking with Dinosaur.
Yep.
And I'm not sure. Oh, and LBT, I'm not sure if you saw Land Before Time, Journey to Big Water, and I know you might prefer the first one over the others.
I like some of the Land Before Time sequels. Don't get me wrong. It's not just the first movie.
Well, I like all the sequels too. Some say that the 13th movie sucked.
Oh, you mean Wisdom of Friends? I
Yeah,
agree.
I don't see.
Uh,
Uh, well,
Wisdom of
I don't
Friends
really don't
is
see how it sucked.
yeah, but my problem with that sequel is that it's mostly focused on those yellow belly thingies. I don't know what type of
Eh,
dinosaurs they are. They
Ba-
look like they came right out
They
from.
are they
ba-
are bipedalosauruses,
Bapiaosaur.
Oh yeah, if they
and
were Bapialosauruses,
every
why
one
do
of
they?
them were every one of them, with the exception of Food B, was dumb.
Yeah, but if they are Bapialosauruses, but why do they look so goofy with those dinosaur like bodies and fluffy tails? I mean, what type of they barely look like dinosaurs. They look like they came right out of an early Disney 90s cartoon.
Yeah, I'd rather take my chances with Monsters Resurrected and Jurassic Fight Club.
Yeah. Jurassic Fight Club. I thought it was okay documentary, but
And speaking of Pachyrhinosaurus, there is a channel called Dead Sound, and he's making this dinosaur animation video
yeah,
called
called Dinosauria. Dinosauria. Yeah, I like Dinosauria. I remember seeing the first episode with those Styracosauruses called Old Buck, focusing on those Styracosauruses. It's basically like Dinosaur Revolution, the NHK Dino series, or like Dinotasia movie, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, and in Dinosaur Revolution, there happened to be a deleted scene from the deleted scene that was not in the documentary.
Yeah, all thanks to David Krantz. You know, the same dinosaur designer from Dinosaur, Jurassic World, and no, not Jurassic World, Dinosaur Revolution, and Walking with Dinosaurs 2013. Yeah, those media that David Krantz has been working on.
David Krenz. Never heard of him. He must be part of a documentary film studio.
He's been there. I remember seeing him in Dinosaur Revolution, and Walking with Dinosaurs 2013. I mean, if you see David Krantz on the promotion of Walking with Dinosaurs 2013, the same guy who designed Patchy, the Gorgosaurus, also known as Gorgon, and the Troodon. Like I have these three figures, right from the side. Yeah, like here, here. Uh, oh yeah, Patchy. I just put him alongside the Carnotaurus. So, and on my birthday, I'm gonna get something very, very classical. It's one of the classic dinosaur figures that no one has ever touched, ever since Orange Chicken, ever since Jurassic Man. It wasn't Jurassic World related. It's another dinosaur figure that I wanted so badly as a baby, even as a kid.
Not sure what that was. I can't guess.
Aladar.
Oh, right, Aladar.
Yeah,
It's
from
been a while
Dinosaur.
since it's been a while since I saw that picture.
Yeah, I really wanted the Aladar figure, not just those little miniature McDonald's figures. Those don't even count, and not even those hand puppets either, because as I was saying, not even those hand puppets either, because I'm not a fan of those hand puppets on dinosaur figures. I'm not a fan of those.
Mm, it's okay.
I respect that.
Oh,
Oh, and
Gus. So, do you get any presents on your birthday, Gus?
No, not really. No.
It's kind of a shame, really. I feel kind of sad for you, Gus, the Proceratosaurus, that you don't have any dinosaur figures or any other gifts on your birthday. I mean, what a ripoff. What a disappointment.
I didn't get gifts. I went to a restaurant. I went to a restaurant.
Oh, you did?
ooh,
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, and credit to Guardian Rex, Burnout King 1000, Lepkius 2K5, others. Even Stigo did a birthday videos.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Hmm.
I changed from making music videos or fan made stuff to movie reviews, tier list rankings, ranking stuff, and other stuff for in the future. But I still make music videos on my old YouTube channel. Just want to let you know. But I'm doing my some stuff, new stuff like reviews, rants, and all these other stuff. I won't be able to take footages of movies and then put them in my review like that. I'm only going to take the trailers and put them in some other places and all that stuff. And hey, look, there's Elrex. Hi, Elrex.
Tyrannosaurus.
He changed his name to Tyrannosaurus Rex. I don't know why. He actually changed his name.
there are a couple of channels that change their names sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, your dinosaur facts videos on your new YouTube channel, they're actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah, I kind of, yeah, I kind of use some of my own resources, like like books, like books and stuff.
Wow, that's pretty nice. At least you're catching up. I'm
Yeah,
more like Clayton Fury or Hoops and Dinos man. I'm not, and in this case, like reviewing style, kind of like Animat and Chris Stuckman. I might choose both on the other side, but that's just on me though.
Oh yeah, I like Clayton Fury. He's really nice.
Yeah, those amazing Jurassic videos. I mean, honestly, he's one of the best YouTubers I've ever seen in my entire life. He's better over. He's better than Animats, and he's slightly better than Chris Stuckman. I'm not gonna lie. Don't get me wrong, I like Chris Stuckman, but that review of Fallen Kingdom and some of the things that I like while he hates is kind of lame to say per se. But at least I'm gonna say bold with him when it comes to hating things on something like that. Agree to disagree, but hey, I like Chris Stuckman quite a bit, but I don't go to his channel nearly as much. But still better than Animats. Can't yeah. Can't wait for Ryan Penze to join his live stream because I remember him being in my other live stream, in my LBT live stream part 1. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm excited for Saturday. Can't wait to see Venom. Let There Be Carnage. It's gonna be exciting.
my birthday, of course. Oh, Venom, Let There Be Carnage, right. I hope that will be an improvement over the first movie because a lot of people don't like the first Venom movie, despite having a very low score on Rotten Tomatoes, like 29. Like, are you? As I was saying, that Venom movie got a 29% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, are you serious? There's tons of people who liked Venom. Oh,
He's
there you are. Thank you. Thanks, Elrex. And
I like Venom.
and Hawaii. Thank you. Yeah. If only Spinozilla could just jump in and join the party. Because I like Spinozilla.
Same.
I mean, instead of a Jurassic expert, he's more of a Jurassic defender. Next to Shinobi 03. Yeah. I feel kind of bad that Shinobi 03 disappeared from YouTube after a month ago. I feel kind of sad for Shinobi 03.
I've heard of him, but I don't watch his channel.
Yeah, I like Shinobi 03. He is the most greatest YouTubers ever. And I don't know why some people complain about his language. I mean, I like his language, especially when he criticized Doug Walker and his reviews and all that stuff. I like how he criticizes Doug Walker's problems. I mean, I used to like the Nostalgia Critic, but looking at him now, he has a lot of problems.
Then why did you put Nostalgia Critic in some of your videos?
Oh, I mean, classic Nostalgia Critic. Classic Nostalgia Critic. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Nostalgia Critic used to be good, but now in 2018, things go down the drain. All thanks to Shinobi 03. But seriously, I like how he criticizes Doug Walker, especially with his Jurassic series. Oh, Hawaii. Why are you typing "you can't say my name"? Kind of like Trojan on Network or something like.
I've been watching Louis's Durain's version of Disney's Dinosaur, and it kind of inspired me to do one of my own version of the movie.
Oh, that's pretty nice. Because I love
But
that movie, Dinosaur. Yeah, Dinosaur is the 39th Disney animated film, and it's considered to be one of my favorite dinosaur movies growing up, and my all-time favorite Disney movies, and possibly the best ones. Yeah. Do-
but until I got older, I didn't know how I could post videos.
yeah, Dinosaur. Yeah, a lot of people call Dinosaur the most underrated Disney movies. To me, I say it's the best films. The best of the best. I agree with Ryan P. Dinosaur is one of the best movies of all time. And possibly Dinosaur is a very, very good movie. It's a fact. Not just
Oh,
about an opinion, but hey, if you go to Wikipedia, they think that Dinosaur is a good movie.
And did you know?
yeah.
Let me ask. Did you know that some of the characters were computer generated and the backgrounds are realistic?
Yeah, yeah, I agree. They use photorealistic CGI, and the backgrounds are actually live action. Which later on they did the exact same thing with films like Speckles, Walking with Dinosaurs, both the series and the movie, and possibly Jurassic World Dominion. I don't know. They probably did the exact same thing with 2019's Lion King movie, which, to be
Yeah.
honest, I thought that movie was okay. It wasn't anything great. It's not bad. It's just okay. But the problem is that with the animals talking, when the animals talk, they barely show up any emotion or any other expressions and all that. I mean, that's another thing that frustrates me. And another thing is that they pretty much use all the reference from the original, and then they just shoehorn it like that. Like, do you really have to do all that? Like,
Well, that's
uh,
what live action does, and at least they added some new quotes.
yeah, and new elements to the tables, like they did with Peter Jackson's
Jungle
King
Book.
Kong, Jungle Book 2016, which is one of my favorite Disney movies next to Dinosaur. And I agree with Elrex. Dinosaur is definitely the best Disney movie of all time. I agree.
I hope they do that to Land Before Time because I am expecting a live action one as well.
Same here. Yeah, I'm waiting for a live action Land Before Time. Yeah, if Universal has the balls to make a live action Land Before Time movie, yeah, it would have been great. But the problem is that with the new animation, they have like Illumination. Don Bluth used to be working with those Universal hand drawn movies, but now it's shifted to Illumination, which I like Illumination. It's one of my favorite movie companies, and honestly, better than Disney, all things considered, because they made a lot of good movies back in the past. They made the
Oh,
Despicable Me movies, Minions, Sing, Secret Life of Pets movies, the Lorax 2018's The Grinch, which that movie is pretty funny at least.
Oh yeah, I remember the Grinch, and I used some of that in some of my videos, but yeah, someone was being an asshole to some girl.
Oh yeah, we don't talk about that here because that'll give you a nightmare. Like, jeez,
mm,
you were.
also, I feel very bad for what happened to Ducky's original voice actor.
Oh yeah, she sadly passed away. Yeah, I
Her
mean,
her
she was
her last movie was All Dogs Go to Heaven. which came out after the two Universal movies, The Land Before Time and American Tail.
Yeah. I mean, I feel pretty sad for her. And not to mention the actor who played Crone from Dinosaur, he also passed away as well. Samuel E. Wright. And he also played Sebastian in The Little Mermaid.
I gotta be honest with
Yeah.
you. I'm not a really.
I feel bad for the actor who played Sebastian in The Little Mermaid and Crone from Dinosaur, Samuel E. Wright. As much as I
You
like his performance in both Dinosaur and Little Mermaid, at least he did a perfect job with his performance. Now, you were saying, Gus?
hmm
I gotta be honest. I was never a big fan of The Little Mermaid. I like Crone better than Sebastian.
Yeah, I agree with you. I prefer Dinosaur over The Little Mermaid. Yeah, yeah. And what you're saying, Ian Fairley?
Uh, well, nothing really.
Yeah,
I was gonna let Gus finish his sentence.
yeah. I agree with you, Gus. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Little Mermaid either. I thought it was okay Disney movie, but yet still better than Frozen. That's for sure. Yeah. I mean, so back on. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I didn't like the Little Mermaid at all. Yeah, Elrex, I agree. Yeah, the Little Mermaid is not that great of a movie, but when it comes to Disney fans and animation fans, they like the Little Mermaid. But as for us dinosaur fans, not so much. Not so much. But the problem is that they're doing a live action remake of the Little Mermaid.
No way.
I mean, seriously. That's the problem with these modern day animated Disney movies. Every time they a new animated movie starts, they always star female characters as the main protagonist. Like, seriously. Like, how many of these Disney movies feature female characters as the main protagonists? Like, how many of them?
Probably, probably hundreds.
Or more than that? Like, I agree with Elrex. Come on.
There's gotta be at least one Disney movie where it doesn't take place with a female character.
Yeah. The only Disney movies I can give a pass to with the female characters is Beauty and the Beast, Frozen. I thought that was, but not the sequel, not that crappy sequel, which I'll get into later. And yeah, and honestly, those are and Zootopia. But Judy Hopps is the female character as this main protagonist. Those are the only Disney movies I can give a pass to. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And and don't some movie sequels make the characters dislikable?
Yeah. That's why I don't watch their movies. I'm skipping over them. But they're only good Disney movie sequels. Like Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, extremely goofy movie. And what's that other movie sequel that was considered as yeah. Honestly, those are the only Disney sequels that are considered good. Lion King 2, an extremely goofy movie. And speaking of extremely goofy movie, that is also one of my favorite Disney movies as well. I mean, I like that movie. I mean, where Max and his friends go to college, and Goofy decides to go to college as well, just to
Keep an eye on
yeah,
his son, showing how much he loves him, but it gets out of the hand the process.
Yeah. Oh, through Hawaii. There he is. Cool. And and yeah, Elrex, thanks for posting up those comments. I really wish you could be part of the live stream. I really wish you could be part of them. So, just to have a talk and yeah. Yeah, I agree with Elrex. I think I'm starting to agree with him. But I respect his opinions on films like Zootopia. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a good movie. What's a
Oh,
good
and
movie, Elrex? Oh, you mean Dinosaur? Because
I
I
was.
like that movie. Or extremely goofy movie.
Have you seen the 5 minute preview for
Jurassic
the
World Dominion?
uh, in the IMAX theaters?
Don't spoil. No spoilers. No.
Yeah. The real trailer will be
Sorry,
coming on November.
sorry, Gus.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, the goofy movie.
I was just.
I mean the sequel, the extremely goofy movie. Yeah.
Who wants to see the Giganotosaurus?
I can't wait to get my hands on the Giganotosaurus if it goes on the big screen. Like seriously.
Yeah, I heard the Giganotosaurus had a bad design. Like it had a hump like Acrocanthosaurus.
Yeah.
That is
Kind of like a
that is the only
concavenator.
that was the only thing I wanted to talk about. Nothing else.
Yeah, that Giganotosaurus model. I mean, it looks awful in my opinion. It looks really awful. It looks
It
like a
looks like
ripoff to me.
Acrocanthosaurus.
Yeah, to me, it looks like a ripoff of the Indominus Rex from Jurassic World. Seriously, I mean, it looks like a ripoff of the Indominus Rex from Jurassic World. Why not take the Giganotosaurus from Jurassic World Evolution and make it in live action? Oh yeah, it says I I really did not like the Giganotosaurus in Jurassic World Dominion. Right. I mean, I really don't like the Giganotosaurus model. I mean, it looks off. I know they want to make it accurate, but still, it looks off.
Did it kill the male T Rex? Because Tyrannosaurus never had feathers.
Yeah, some people think that T-Rexes have feathers, but that's not really the case. According to Ryan Penze, he separates the two genera of the Tyrannosaurs, Tyrannosaurus and Proceratosaurus. Oh yeah, but it's possible that some Tyrannosaur relatives have feathers, like Dilong, Guanlong, what else? Utyrannus. And I think some Tyrannosaurs had feathers, like Alioramus, Nonychosaurus, or Raptorex. And not to mention, Ryan also told me that Raptorex is like a juvenile version of the Tarbosaur, which is kind of odd to say, but I'm not sure if it's really a juvenile Tarbosaurus, but hey, who knows?
Did you see the Iguanodon in Dominion?
Yeah, I saw it, but it's only just there just for seconds. Yeah, I saw the Iguanodon. I really hope Mattel makes an Iguanodon, add it in the Jurassic series. It's not just the
Oh,
Iguanodon from Dinosaur. Oh, there you are.
also we're 2 months away from Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous season 4, which I thought Camp Cretaceous season was going to end till there was this concept that the teams might end up in Isla Sorna.
Yeah, season 4. Yeah, Elrex. The Jurassic World Evolution model is one of my favorite dinosaur model. You mean the Giganotosaurus? I agree. My yeah, I like that model from Giganotosaurus as well. But my favorite Giganotosaurus model is the one from the Isle. Now that's a proper Giganotosaurus, unlike the one from Dominion. I mean that one looks like crap. I mean, I was really anticipated for that Giganotosaurus in Jurassic World Dominion, but suddenly it all turned to shit. Literally. Oh yeah, the Giganotosaurus from Jurassic World Evolution. Yeah, I agree. I agree about the Giganotosaurus, L-Rex.
I also like the design too.
In Jurassic World Evolution?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, why not take the Giganotosaurus from Jurassic World Evolution and put it in Jurassic World Dominion, like as a prologue, to make it look better. You don't have to make
Yeah,
it an alteredized version of the Indominus Rex from Jurassic World and Allosaurus like from Jurassic World Evolution. Yeah, speaking of the Allosaurus, yeah, the Allosaurus from Battle at Big Rock looks pretty good to say. Yeah,
and and why didn't they use the Giganotus? Why didn't they? Why wasn't the Giganotus design based off of Dinosaur Planet's Carcharodontosaur?
yeah, or the Isles Giganotosaurus, because that has got to be the best Giganotosaurus model I've ever seen. Next to the one by Chased by Dinosaurs, Dinosaurs Giants of Patagonia, or even the Dino Dance series. Yeah, yeah. My favorite Giganotosaurus model is the one from the Dino Dan series. Both Dino Dan and Dino Dana. I mean, that Giganotosaurus model is the proper Giganotosaurus. And I prefer that model over the one from Jurassic World Dominion. I mean, the way I have this Tarbosaurus from Christmas, imagine, yeah, yeah, like that, the Tarbosaurus model. Yeah, I mean, this is what the Giganotosaurus looks like in Jurassic World Dominion, especially in the prologue. With all these spines and all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really?
It's
I
based
mean,
off the Tarbosaurus and the
yeah,
Indominus Rex at the same time.
yeah. I mean, yeah. In both Jurassic World Alive and the Mattel version, they made the Tarbosaurus have spine like iguana-like spines back along its back, which in reality it did not have iguana-like spines, which is clearly impossible.
Oh, and Dino Falls 2021 posted an image of two Tyrannosaurus skeletons, with one being 5 times bigger than T Rex. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that. I do like the Giganotosaurus from the Isle, but its tail is just. I kind of disagree, but yeah, if I want to pick a Giganotosaurus model that is at least better, I would pick the Dino Dance series Giganotosaurus, and not to mention the Dino Dance series has upgraded their dinosaur models from less accurate to more scientifically accurate, coming right out from Walking with Dinosaurs 2013.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, what was that?
It was me.
Is that
Yeah.
your phone?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. As I was saying about the Dino Dance series, specifically Dino Dana, which with Dino Dana, I like Dino Dana. It's one of my favorite Dino Dance series, and possibly one of my favorite TV shows of all time. I mean, it could get me really into about dinosaurs. Yeah, it could get me a lot more about dinosaurs, and their dinosaur models are pretty accurate for the time. Pretty accurate. and this time appear realistically from the T Rex, from the Dromaeosaurus, the Stegosaurus, the Brachiosaurus, and a few more. And not to mention that they added the new dinosaur species in Dino Dana back in 2017, like Cantrosaurus, Myosaura, in size of a saurus, Sirenothosaurus, a Gruneluk, and my favorite Tyrannosaurus since Tarbosaurus is Nonychosaurus. I mean, I love Nonychosaurus. I mean, the Nonychosaurus design in this in Dino Dana. I mean, it looks like a T-Rex with feathers. I yeah, I love the Nonychosaurus in Dino Dana. It's one of my
Uh,
favorite models I've ever seen. That's why I keep taking most screenshots of the Nonychosaurus to prove how awesome it is and how
yeah,
incredible it is with the white feathers and the black patterns on its backside. I mean, it looked pretty cool. And the black face, I mean, it looks amazing. I really want Nonychosaurus to appear more. I mean, it looks like it came right out from a previous dino art coming to life. Like, you know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
Nanosaurus. Yeah, Nanosaurus is basically a feathered version of T Rex, but smaller.
True. Yeah, and it probably lived in Alaska over 70 million years ago and coexisting with other dinosaurs of its time, like Parksosaurus or Grunelok, which is an Alaska version of a Monosaurus, and of course Pachyrhinosaurus paratorum, and some Dromaeosaurus. I just watched the video from Paleo Nerd about Nonychosaurus, and honestly, Nonychosaurus is a pretty cool dinosaur. I'm not gonna lie. And T Rex having feathers, I was like, nah, like that. Oh, Elrex, it says, one of my favorite TV shows is Primal.
Same.
Yeah,
Oh, and did you know there might be a new season coming this October? Maybe
yeah. I
I saw the short preview.
Yeah, I like Primal. I mean, I thought it was a decent looking show. I must, but it's not one of my favorite ones.
Because
Yeah, but it's not like it's Dino Dana, Dinosaur Train, or any other TV shows. Yeah, I've listed some of my favorite TV shows like Dinosaur Train, Power Rangers Dino Thunder, Dino Dan, Power Rangers Dino Charge, Dino Dana, Avengers Assemble, the TV show, Guardians of the Galaxy, Ultimate Spider Man, The Lion Guard, and what else? Oh, Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. I mean, those are my top 10 favorite TV shows. And what are your top 10 favorite TV shows, Ian Fairley?
Well, 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 I like the Land Before Time series, Primal, SpongeBob. There are a couple of a couple of animes I like. Love Tunibio and other delusions in the comic got killed. But back to some of the TV shows. The Loud House. Oh, and the Loud House also had a movie. And Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous and don't really watch a bunch of TV shows lately. Gus, what are your favorite shows?
Yeah, I guess.
my favorite TV shows in general would either have to be Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, Godzilla Singular Point, Pacific Rim the Black, and Stranger Things.
Oh, I saw Pacific Rim the Black,
And
but I didn't get to finish. I didn't get to finish Singular Point
hey,
yet.
LBT, have you seen Pacific Rim?
I'm not really a fan of Pacific Rim, but I only saw the first movie, and it was pretty good, not gonna lie.
Uh,
And the sequel, Pacific Rim Uprising, I thought it was it was not that great. But first of all, why the hell did they put the second movie in Universal Pictures instead of Warner Brothers? The first movie was made on Warner Brothers, but Pacific Rim, the sequel, it's kind of a letdown.
Like, you can give the
Hey,
Mech Kaiju credit.
whoa, wait. The sequel's in a different movie production?
Yeah, that's the problem with Pacific Rim. Just like in the Chronicles of Narnia, there are two movies made by Disney, and the third and the one of them was produced by 20th Century Fox, which is confusing at best. I mean, seriously, when you produce a movie in a different studio, you don't have to put them in one studio and put it into another and put it into another. Like, that's just pretty distracting. The only thing I can give a pass to is the animation studios like Dreamworks, like the How to Train Your Dragon series, like by distributors. The first How to Train Your Dragon movie was distributed by Paramount Pictures. The second movie was distributed by 20th Century Fox, and the third one is distributed by Universal Pictures, which seems pretty ironic and pretty clever way with the franchise. The first movie from Paramount, the second movie from 20th Century Fox, and the third movie from Universal Pictures.
And I wish Dinosaur from 2000 was in a different production instead of Disney. Disney has been very greedy, and we should
Yeah,
have known.
very greedy. Yeah, I agree. I mean, the way that Disney fans just gobble this movie, like, it is. I mean, Disney fans need to stop. They need to stop. Yeah, very greedy. Using money to remake something and making all these generic animated films like this Encanto, which I'm not excited to see.
Never heard
Yeah,
of it.
Ryan the Last Dragon. I saw it and man, it was a disappointment. I can't wait to review Ryan the Last Dragon. I mean, that movie really disappointed me. I mean, it. I mean, the movie felt boring and very unappealing, in my opinion.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't believe Disney is running out of voices.
Yeah, running out of ideas. Like, yeah, that's what happened. What they did with Moana, and I'm starting to lose interest on that movie because the way I see Moana, it felt like a dull, generic animated kids movie and all that stuff. If they want to make this movie for kids, then fine, I don't mind them. But really, I really want Disney to make more animal movies. Don't think Zootopia and The Lion King are the only one, and don't think Dinosaur Meet the Robinsons are the only one. Disney should make more animal movies and dinosaur movies in general. Don't think those are the only animal movies. I really
And
want
Disney
Disney to
never
come
made.
up. Yes.
Sorry, uh, my bad. I was just gonna say that Disney never made kaiju movies.
Yeah.
You were saying?
Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of a shame. I mean, yeah, Disney just spends the rest of their money mostly making movies on female characters and mainly focusing on them. But I'll give it this then. At least Disney has made two TV shows for kids that feature dinosaurs, like Giganotosaurus and Dino Ranch, which they're kind of okay, but and very entertaining in my opinion. I'm not saying that they're my favorites, but I'm saying that they're entertaining. And Disney not making kaiju movies, it's kind of a shame. Oh yeah, I agree. Disney is getting boring. Yeah,
Uh,
it's really getting boring.
Um, uh, uh, which Disney movies do you think panders to the lowest common denominator? I mean, I mean, which sucks the most out of all others?
Yeah, I think I'd go for Princess and the Frog and Frozen 2, which honestly, those have got to be the absolute worst Disney movies I have ever seen in my entire life. Especially Frozen 2 and Princess and the Frog. Yeah, Frozen 2. Yeah, as much as I hate that movie, yeah, and I can understand why I don't like the movie, at least it has decent animation from what I can tell. And
Has it?
uh and as for
Has
Princess and the
any?
Frog, that movie did nothing new. It barely done anything new with that. I mean, it feels dull and boring.
Have any
Yeah,
of
the
you?
movie is very forgettable. Yes?
I wonder if Gus has seen Princess and the Frog.
I hate the crocodile. You know, the crocodile.
You mean
Yeah.
Lewis? And
Yeah,
what?
Lewis the crocodile. Oh,
The
yeah,
only
you were
thing.
saying, Gus?
What was that?
You were saying, Gus, about the crocodile named Lewis?
He's fat.
Yeah. He's basically like Runt from Chicken Little all over again, where in that movie, Runt was like this big, giant, fat pig. And some people are calling him the daddy pig of Disney animated films. I mean, yeah, the crocodile named Lewis. He's got to be the most annoying characters I have ever seen in my entire life. Next
Yeah, I'd
to
rather.
next next to Lewis is Prince Naveen, which is so bland and so boring. I mean, yeah, and Tiana is just a dull protagonist, very mean spirited and not that good of a protagonist. She's very forgettable in my opinion. She's not that good. But hey, I'll give
And
it this then. At least she's better in Ralph Breaks the Internet.
there
That's the
was
part I
this
can give a
one.
pass to.
th- There was this one scene of Princess and the Frog that bothered me the most. Like there were a pack of hungry crocodiles trying to eat them, eat the two
Yeah,
frogs. Like they're too small of a meal for six gator packs.
yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Why not make the crocodiles eat the frog characters and make the movie end? So that way, that would be much more better. Yeah, and I actually like those crocodiles
And speaking of
because
which,
they just hopped on one of the crocodiles' back and they thought it was a log. Yeah, yeah.
That uh,
So
that same gag
yeah,
happened in that same gag happened in the Lion King too.
yeah. And it also happened in Dinosaur Revolution, where two Guanlongs are just climbing on this giant sauropod named Omiosaurus.
okay,
Yeah.
speaking of crocodile, what are your thoughts on Lizzie from Rampage?
Oh yeah. She was like a giant. She was like this giant mutated crocodile, and she looked pretty cool. Yeah, way better than that abomination that they call crocodile in Prince and a Frog, which is an asshole. Yeah, Tiana is very hateable. Lizzie could beat the living crap out of her.
You mean beat the crap out of Lizzie? I mean, no, no, I'm sorry, beat the crap.
Lizzie
No, no,
beat
no.
beat the crap out of Lewis. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I meant. Lizzie beating the crap out of Lewis because they're both crocodiles. I mean, I'm trying
yeah,
to say crocodiles can be cannibalistic at the times.
I'd
yeah.
rather root. I'd rather root for Psy, the Cychenia from
Dino
Speckles
King during the
2.
Fire Mountain.
Yeah, than
Yeah,
Lewis. Psy's
yeah,
probably less annoying than Lewis.
yeah. At least he knows how to take things seriously and knows how he really is. That's why I like about Psy. He's like a dinosaur equivalent of Olaf from Frozen, but much better.
But not to be mean to anyone, not to be mean about this, but Gus might prefer the Korean version of Speckles the Tarbosaurus 2 over the English dub.
Because the mouths can't even move right, can't even fit right.
Well, it is Korean.
That's because it's dubbed English. It's dubbed English. I like both versions. I'm okay with both versions, both the Korean and the English version. And not to mention that Dino King Journey to Fire Mountain was originally going to be part of Netflix, which I'm going to be hyped for, which I can't wait to see it on Netflix.
But then
Because
it
Google
wasn't.
just Google just posted that Dino King Journey to Fire Mountain there on that logo. I'm not even joking.
Sorry, that was Pepsi barking. She might move the vehicle.
Oh, right. But still, I don't mind them moving their lips and all that stuff. It's just dubbed English, Gus.
I hate.
Well, what? Well, at least it kind of. Well, at least it kind of did a little better than Walking with Dinosaurs 2013.
Yeah, with the Walking with Dinosaurs 2013. I also thought that movie was all right when it comes to characters and all that stuff. But but what are but but when it comes to the good parts of the movie, the CGI and the animation looks pretty nicely well designed. So I'll let that slide. And the characters is not the problem at least. At least I liked I like Patchy, Juniper, and
Scalar
the
and
Gorgosaurus.
Alex.
Yeah,
Well,
Gorgon.
well, some of you might not like Alex.
He's
Yeah,
a bitch.
yeah, Alex. I just find him pretty annoying. All he does is just gotcha, gotcha. Kind of like annoying than Zinny from Dinosaur. I mean, Zinny is a better comic relief than Alex. Yeah, I don't know why Disney fans always hurt Zinny. I mean, they always go against him just because he says the love monkey and all that stuff. Like, what's so bad about him going for the love monkey? Like, come on, guys.
Sensical decision.
Yeah, I like Zinny. I mean, I thought he's pretty funny. A pretty funny character, I'm not gonna lie. And the way that he mocked Aladar in front of Nira throughout the movie, pretty it was pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. And Nira called Aladar like that children, it's what's known as a Jerkosaurus. I mean
Even though
that made
that
me
was
laugh.
Zinni doing the talking.
If anything, Zinni should be a Jerkosaurus, not Aladar. Aladar didn't do anything. He was just being quiet, and then Zinni starts harassing him throughout the entire time. Scene of
And
the desert.
embarrassing him.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, baby.
Oh yeah. And when we get to some parts of the movie, that's how Zinni starts becoming serious, teaming up with Aladar, Baleen, and Ema just to team up together just to get to this nesting grounds. I mean, I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, when we get to some parts of the movie, that's where Zinni becomes more serious than ever. I mean, yeah, at least it's not the problem.
Yeah, that's the only difference between Zinni and Alex.
Yeah, when it comes to Alex and Walking with Dinosaurs, all he does is that he always hangs around with Patchy and sometimes harasses Patchy by saying that seriously, you're on a buffet on four legs. And then when he gets to that beach scene, and then he starts pecking Patchy in the eye, like ow, Alex, Why do you need to do that? Like, seriously.
Because I I only like the prehistoric planet 3D better.
Yeah, I like that version too. At least I uploaded 2 versions of Walking with Dinosaurs Prehistoric Planet on my channel. The one where Patchy and Scalar fighting each other, and the Gorgosaurus hunting down the Pachyrhinosaurus, which is now nicknamed Nonychosaurus. Like, seriously, because
But Nanooksaurus didn't have a crest.
yeah, and the problem with Walking with Dinosaurs Prehistoric Planet is that Nonychosaurus is like featherless, but we now know that it had like warm filaments just to keep itself warm at times. Hell, even March of the Dinosaurs did it better.
Yeah, but they made the Gorgosaurus. Yeah, except they kind of made the Gorgosaurus and Albertosaurus a little slower.
Yeah, yeah. When it comes to the Troodon, yeah, they made it fast.
I love Patch.
Yes.
I really love Patch. He was one of my favorite characters of March of the Dinosaurs.
Yeah, I like Patch too, and I like the intimidating Albertosauruses. One of my favorite dinosaur villains, because all they do is that they hunt in packs. They're like silent hunters, and then they jump and attack one of those Alaskan and Monosauruses. Yeah,
Well,
like I was saying,
if the Albertosauruses can't run fast, at least they jumped.
yeah.
I saw that in a trailer. I saw it in a trailer or some music video about the March of the Dinosaurs Albertosaurus. It kind of startled me as a kid.
Yeah, I also saw that in the trailer too. And I also saw that in the beginning, where the Albertosaurus just jumped and grabbed one of those Monosauruses by the neck. Like,
I only
that's
saw
how
the
they hunt.
I only saw the full movie.
Yeah, I saw the whole movie too. I saw it back in 2011, long before Dinosaur Revolution and Planet Dinosaur and Terra Nova.
Any opinions on Imagine Dinosaurs? He made some videos of Terra Nova.
Terra Nova, yeah. I don't watch Terra Nova nearly as much. I mean, I wouldn't say it's bad, but the dinosaur models are dated, especially the Carnotaurus. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the Carnotaurus is not the worst dinosaur models, but the problem with the model is that the tail is too wedgy looking, and the arms are way too long, and giving it like Indominus like hands from the side, which the and it had like feathers on its arms, which the real animal did not have. Yeah, it's clearly in. I agree with Ryan Penza on this. It's clearly impossible that Abyssosauruses have feathers on its body or some arm counterparts. It's clearly impossible.
They say
But
they
the
had
only
that same. Sorry, my bad. Go
yeah
ahead.
yeah Ryan Penza has a point. It's clearly impossible that Abyssosauruses had feathers. It's clearly impossible. But they do have like crocodilian like scoots, but they're like smaller, like we see from some other crocodilian species with smaller scoots. I think Carnotaurus had those, but they're like smaller, not big rigid ones like we see from other dinos like Ankylosaurus.
And look what
But we,
NHK has done to Rugrats from Amazing Dino World.
oh yeah, they ruined the dinosaur big time, and not to mention they also fucked up the Pachyrhinosaurus. I mean, by having a horn on its nose and giving it hair-like filaments to keep itself warm, which the real animal did not have. I mean, that Pachyrhinosaurus looks nothing like a Pachyrhinosaurus. It was a
Those are the
major
only two
disappointment.
errors.
I mean, that Pachyrhinosaur model was a major disappointment for me.
It's like an elasmotherium horn.
Yeah, it looks like a dino equivalent of the woolly rhino. You know, like we see from Walking with Beast. And yeah, you got a point. And the elasmotherium from Prehistoric Park.
It's just they have a nasal boss, not like an elasmotherium like horn.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to see more information on the Pachyrhinosaurs, like, I suggest going to Paleonerd's video with the Jurassic Fight Club, both Albertosaurus and the Pachyrhinosaurs, because they fucked up the Pachyrhinosaurs big time in Jurassic Fight Club. And not to mention, the head shape of the Pachyrhinosaurus looks like the dinosaur Ankylosaurus, or horn-eyed lizard. Yeah, Ankylosaurus. I mean, I don't know why they have to screw up that dinosaur model, the Pachyrhinosaurus. They take Ankylosaurus and named it Pachyrhinosaurus and adding a horn on its nose. I mean, that's pretty
Like,
ridiculous.
have any LBT? Have you seen the documentary by Earth Planet called "The Mammoth: Titans of the Ice Age"?
Oh yeah, I've seen those. I mean, it's basically like the Korean version of Walking with Beast.
And moreover, that same narrator is narrating that documentary. The same narrator from Tarbosaurus the Mightiest Ever.
Yeah, the same narrative from Tarbosaurus the Mightiest Ever. Yeah. Tarbosaurus the Mightiest Ever. Not that bad of a documentary. I just couldn't get into it more. I didn't hate it.
Though the animation is dull.
Oh, you were saying?
Me
You were
or
saying
me?
Yeah.
The animation in both the Mammoth and Tarbosaurus the Mightiest Ever is quite dull.
Yeah. I mean, it feels stale. Yeah, like, at least Speckles the Tarbosaurus improved. And Dino King during Fire Mountain, with its good animation and the realism for the dinos, they look pretty amazing. And hopefully they can come up with the third Speckles movie, so they could be Speckles the Tarbosaurus 3 and make it like a trilogy, the Speckles trilogy, from Speckles the Tarbosaurus to this unknown Speckles the Tarbosaurus movie, which, by the way, I'm going to be excited for after Jurassic Dominion, I guess. But hey. Oh yeah, Tarbosaurus the Mightiest Ever is really bland in my opinion. Yeah. Tarbosaurus the Mightiest Ever is not bad. It's average. It's painfully average. I might do a video on that. But still. Speckles the Tarbosaurus is way better. True. Yeah, I like Speckles the Tarbosaurus. It's one of my second favorite dinosaur movies of all time. And one of my favorite movies growing up in the year 2012. I mean, yeah.
I'm not sure if any of you have seen 1 Million BC.
Oh, I have.
Oh yeah, that dinosaur movie's a classic.
It's not.
Long
A,
before Jurassic
not
Park.
it's not. It's not.
not a dinosaur movie, but a Cenozoic movie. I only skipped to the most actional scenes. Some of the scenes that were boring I skipped, overall, I thought the movie was good.
Yeah, me too.
Did you know?
And not to mention that Tarbosaurus the Mightiest Ever, it wasn't actually a documentary, but they planned it to make it like a documentary. It was originally going to be like this voiceover attached to a character, like we see from Spirit Rise of the Cimarron. I mean, I thought it was going to be like that, but still.
Spirit Rise of the what?
Rise of the Cimarron,
Yes,
one of
similar.
my favorite DreamWorks movies. And they also
You
made this
mean
new movie called Spirit. Yeah, that new Spirit movie, which I
Untamed.
might check it
don't
out. Wait,
don't
what?
spoil it. And that last spirit you were referring to, I think it was it was called Stallion of the Cimarron.
No, it's Untamed.
Oh yeah,
No, I'm
Spirit
referring to the first
Untamed.
movie.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
I'm referring to the
Spirit
first movie,
Untamed.
not the second.
Oh, oh yeah, Spirit Rise of the Cimarron, which is one of the most beloved DreamWorks classic from uh, uh from 2002. The movie that came out the exact same year as Ice Age, uh, Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man movie, Harry Potter and the Chambers of Secrets, and Disney's most another one of Disney's most overrated films, Lilo and Stitch. Which, to be honest, that movie was okay, but it felt not that great in my opinion. At least Stitch is the saving grace in this movie.
And one of,
In that movie,
one of my mates were born in that year, 2002.
What
same
did
with
you
my
think?
brother, 2000. Same with my brother, 2002.
What did you think of We're Back, a Dinosaur Story?
Shit.
If you have seen it,
Yeah, I thought that movie was okay. Yeah, as a kid, I used to like it, but looking back at the movie, I thought it was okay. Not bad. It's just not that great.
it kind of
Why am I giving another
reminded
chance?
me. It kind of reminded me of the Land Before Time, since they're both
Or
Universal movies.
yeah, like the and the and not to mention it felt like a dinosaur equivalent of Madagascar, which this movie came out a few years before Madagascar, and it came out the exact same year as Jurassic Park, the first Jurassic Park movie in 1993, and Carnosaur.
What a coincidence! Oh, and
Yeah,
I
I
never
mean,
watched Carnosaur. Oh yeah, and I
I've
never watched Carnosaur.
yeah I've seen Carnosaur, and I'm not a big fan of the Carnosaur films. I'm not really a huge fan of them.
The third movie of Madagascar kind of made the characters boring.
Yeah, I
It
really
was
don't like Madagascar 3. I really don't like that movie. I thought it was meh. I thought it was not that great. And oh yeah, I've never seen Carnosaur. Uh, yeah, I agree with El Rex that
the two
there's
funniest DreamWorks movies are Madagascar and Shrek.
yeah, yeah. I like Madagascar and Shrek. The two, yeah, I like the first Shrek movie. Yeah, as for the sequels, I'm not a fan of the sequels. Only the first movie. I mean, yeah, and like I was saying, in Shrek, yeah, if there is one thing that the sequels could learn from the first movie is that the less characters it has, the better it will be. And that's how Shrek 2 just shoves this Hollywood, Hollywood, Hollywood down our faces. That's why I don't watch Shrek 2 nearly as much. I used to like it as a kid, but looking back at it, I think there's a buttload of problems with Shrek 2. I'm not saying that it's bad, but it's not that great.
And for Shrek 2, the dragon got a second screen time. You know, the dragon.
Yeah,
He
at
she
the
barely got
end
any
credits.
she barely got any screen time for the second movie.
Yeah,
Just
throughout the
barely.
movie. I mean, yeah, uh, yeah. That's why I have to go back and rewatch the first Shrek movie because, and the scene where Donkey chases Dragon inside the fire, inside the castle, it looks pretty harsh and pretty intense. Ever since the Carnotaur opening from Dinosaur, where the Carnotaur pops out of the tree and starts stalking a herd of dinosaurs. I mean, that was pretty cool.
I love Dragon because her design, her model is fantastic.
Yeah, I love the look of the dragon. It looks amazing. Long before the amazing How to Train Your Dragon series, Shrek just knocked it off the party and totally pulls it off. And Shrek totally steals the show. The first Shrek movie from 2001. And remember this movie, Monsters Inc.?
Oh yeah, I know that.
Yeah, have you seen Monsters Inc., Ian Fairley?
Yeah, I actually saw Monsters Inc.
Randall,
And
yes.
Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty good movie, in my opinion. From
Randall,
2001. One of my favorite computer animated films from 2001.
and
And
they're
remember,
creating it and they're
and
creating
that
a TV series, which I don't have
Monsters
access.
at Work. Yeah, I have Disney Plus, but have you seen Atlantis: The Lost Empire?
no,
Yeah,
no.
I saw Yeah, I saw Atlantis: The Lost Empire.
Yeah, I mean that movie was pretty cool, and I kind of agree. It's one of the most underrated Disney movies. It's kind of a shame that it has a 49% on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know why Rotten Tomatoes was being harsh on this movie. I mean, it's not that
Yeah,
bad. Besides,
yeah,
there are a few people who really like this movie.
why can't it do bad Rotten Tomatoes on its sequel?
Yeah, and some of the new modern day Disney movies, because the more I look at those modern day Disney movies, I feel bored about them. It's like seeing paint dry, but I can give a pass to. The only modern day Disney movies I can give a pass to is films like Wreck It Ralph, the first Frozen movie, Jungle Book 2016, Ralph Breaks the Internet, Big Hero 6, Zootopia, and and I thought Lion King 2019 was okay, and but not that great. Honestly, those are the modern day Disney movies I can give a pass to. The rest of them, they're okay or somewhat boring and somewhat bad. Oh yeah, Atlantis is a good movie. I agree with Atlantis: The Lost Empire. But the problem is that the movie didn't do good in the box office. I mean, oh yeah, another movie that didn't do well in the box office by Disney is Treasure Planet. Yeah, Treasure Planet. Remember Treasure Planet?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
know. I've seen it.
Yeah, that's a movie that I watched today recently. Yeah, I watched Treasure Planet, and yeah, there's not that much to talk about.
there is a ripoff from there is a ripoff version of How to Train Your Dragon. The
Oh
ripoff
yeah,
version is on Netflix.
it's called uh 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 Dragon Rider. Yeah, I oh yeah, that movie was okay. I haven't seen the movie, but I might check it out because the way I watched the trailer, it makes me want to go back and rewatch the entire How to Train a Dragon movies, especially the first movies, which I thought it was pretty cool and one of my favorites. The third movie, I thought it was amazing, but not really my favorites, but an improvement over the second movie. And the second movie was okay. But the problem with the second movie is the villain, Drago Bloodfist. I mean, he's not that good of a character in my opinion. But at least he was gone at the end. But How to Train Your Dragon 2, that movie could have had potential for something like that, but because of the villain Draco Bloodfist, it drive me back. But I prefer Godzilla 2014 over How to Train Your Dragon 2. But hey, I mean, I'm not saying that the second movie was bad. Yeah.
So, LBT, have you by any chance seen Vivo on Netflix?
Bevo?
Uh, prop you probably never heard of it. It's
Not really.
you probably never heard of it, but don't worry about it.
I'm fine with that. Have you seen Zootopia? Because
Yeah.
I watched Zootopia.
Yeah, yeah, Zootopia's kind of a good movie.
Yeah, I mean this year I think I've watched Zootopia like 10 times. I mean that movie is like rewatchable in my opinion. Yeah, and as for Elrex, I respect your opinion if you don't like Zootopia. I can see why you don't like Zootopia. But to me, I thought it was one of my fifth favorite Disney movies, next to Dinosaur and The Lion King.
Were any of you good drawers?
Oh yeah, yeah. Wait until you see my drawing, and oh boy. So I hope we wrap this up in this live stream, and hopefully I'm really excited for my birthday, because the more I just sleep, I've been thinking about on my birthday, and the good news is that tomorrow is October the 1st, 2021, which I'm definitely excited, and the day of October has finally arrived. So yeah, I hope you all having a good time. So Ian Fairley, thanks for inviting. Thanks for coming into the live stream. And Gus the Pro Stratosaurus, thanks for coming into the live stream too. I might do this in the future. Happy early birthday again, LBT. True. But anyways, see you guys next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Adios.
And happy
Alright,
early birthday.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Can't
I
wait for
think
the
let's-
sequel. Can't wait for the sequel of Venom.
No problem. See you later.
Bye.
Right then.